Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Janelle's Scent Closet, and for today we have quite a bit to go over. We're going to do a side-by-side wear test comparison of Inspired by Fragrance, Inspired by Wave Child by Room 1015, which is a niche perfume brand in its own right. Beautiful bottle, wonderful house. We have not explored Room 1015 on the channel quite yet, so I won't be able to tell you what the original smells like because I lost my sample. I do have a small sample of the original that a friend sent me, and I could not find it in this mayhem. So unfortunately, we won't be doing a comparison to the original, but we do have the Brown Sugar Babe oil here that I want to talk about, and they titled theirs Woo Child. It's inspired by the Wave Child by Room 1015 as well. I have combos here, you guys. We're going to do the side-by-side comparison. I'm going to tell you how the oil smells and performs, all of that. And yeah, I just had to separate this. I couldn't do the diced pineapples and the watermelon together. It just was not going to work. All right, we're going to be here for 2 hours. If this is something that you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified to new videos. So what is the scent Give Wave Child by Room 1015? What is this? It is a watermelon fragrance. It is ozonic. It is just a bit salty as well. It has some ambergris. So in the top we have mandarin orange and lemon. In the mid we have watermelon and coconut. In the base, ambergris, amberwood, and cacao. What you get in the opening to this fragrance is a really bright, juicy, you have citrus fruits being, thrown through a waterfall. It's just very juicy, very mouth-watering even. I love the citrus. I love that opening of this fragrance. So what was I expecting from this oil? Kind of similar, maybe a bright, fresh opening. Once you get through that bright, fresh opening, though, you're going to get hit with that watermelon. You will sense it. You will smell it. And a lot of people get like a baby shampoo type vibe from the dry down of the original fragrance. Like I said, I can't find my sample, so I can't confirm or deny that. What I get, though, is a very salty watermelon. This watermelon is not sweet. It definitely gets overtaken by that ozonic, salty quality of the ambergris. Okay, so not to mention the ozonic feel as well. Oh, yes. So you do have that in this oil by Brown Sugar Babe. You do. I cannot say that it is not there. Oh, you get everything together. You do get that bright citrus. It's slightly flatter than the EDPs, but it is there. Oh, it's nice and sweet. It's sweet enough. It's less salty than the EDPs as well. So I really, really like that. It's very smooth, rounded out. On its own, you're going to get a nice 6 hours or so. You can really detect it. I like to rub these oils all over my skin and then my clothes as well so that it will just cling to it. I find them not when you pour them out into your hand and then put them straight away on your clothes. You're gonna stain your clothes. I have stained plenty of things. But no, yes, I do like to put that on the clothes once it kind of seeps into the skin a little bit and it's not wet per se. Oh man, if you haven't tried Brown Sugar Babe oils, they have a very thin consistency, but they're extremely nourishing on the skin. Could I just use the oil? By all means, and I would still feel nice and moisturized. However, I love to mix them into my body butters because I have so many and I love to mix and match scents. Okay, so we were in the mid of the fragrance, you guys, going into that watermelon with the salty quality. It's going to dry down very what's the word, not flat. It's gonna dry down. It's gonna keep the watermelon and the salty quality is what it's gonna keep. You're gonna get rid of the citrus. Okay, so if it could, to some people's perception, be a little bit flat is what I'm trying to say, and that might not be everybody's jam, so it might not dry down sweet enough for some folks. I'm, different strokes for different folks. I might be one of those, tell you the truth. I don't care for a dry, musky dry down. Not that this is a musky dry down, but it is just doesn't stay completely sweet, okay? Yeah, it's just kind of ozonic, you know, very nice. But for me, I love to layer with this fragrance, okay? That what has been my experience. So the oil itself is very similar to the Inspired by fragrances that I do own, or you know, that I do have, that I got to try. I just received this one and I did an unboxing for Heaven Scent by Shannon. You guys, I have quite a bit to explore and wear test, and I'm going to be doing that for us. But of course, I'm going to be incorporating other brands, other you know, oils or body care as well to talk about in our videos. But for today, I decided to go for a side-by-side with the Woo Child. Other days, I did combine the Woo Child with other fragrances even, okay, and body care. So we will go over those layering combos. But first, let's do a side-by-side real quick here of Heaven Scent by Shannon's Wave Child, inspired by Room 1015, versus Wave Rider by Dua, okay? I did mention this one in the Heaven Scent by Shannon what's it called, unboxing, because I was like, I'm staring at it right now because I had just been wearing it recently, just trying this out. I have had this for quite a while, so it's matured, it's sat, you know, it's done its thing. I haven't had this for more than like 3 weeks, so I would say it still has a couple more weeks to go for maturity wise, you know, level, but it's good. So what are the differences? What are the similarities? The Heaven Scent by Shannon opening is by far sweeter, faster, okay? It's got less of an ozonic quality. I would say it's not got it as strong as the Dua brand Wave Rider. Ooh, I mean, you get hit with that citrus and the sweetness much quicker. And like I'm saying, the ozonic quality is definitely tapered down in that opening for Heaven Scent by Shannon. And I noticed that straight away when I did my unboxing, you know, my first impressions. Oh, yes. I do get the ozonic quality, you know, from the Dua brand. I still get, you know, from the Wave Rider here, I do still get sweetness. It's just not as sweet as the Heaven Scent by Shannon, okay? So those are the slight differences there. The watermelon does peek through in the mid as it's drying down, and for the Heaven Scent by Shannon, the sweetness kind of tapers down a little bit and aligns with the Dua's Wave Rider. I was surprised. I was like, oh wait, where'd the sweetness go? Because I did a side-by-side, okay? And so they do align pretty well for a few hours throughout the wear. And then in the base is they change one more time, or at least the Heaven Scent by Shannon one did. This dry down was so enjoyable. It was back to sweet. I could still smell that watermelon, and it was a little less salty feeling. So the ambergris is not as pow in your face as the Dua's Wave Rider, okay? So those are the differences there. There's some differences, there's some similarities. Also the way that they performed. So we have the Heaven Scent by Shannon initially very strong, very palpable, you know, want to say about arm's length or so projection. The Dua, however, was louder. When I was moving around, I could sense or detect the Dua wafting at me, whereas the Heaven Scent by Shannon, I just kind of had to get a little closer, okay? So I feel like the Heaven Scent sat a little bit closer to the skin, is how it's performing right now. But I'm telling you, maybe as it matures, it'll get the same type of performance as the Dua. So for the Dua, the dry down was you know, much stronger on my clothes and on my skin. We got about 8 hours or so tops wear on skin for Wave Child, and on the clothes it was still there but much more tapered down. I would say 10 hours max, and I would say 10 hours plus on the Dua, okay? So that was just the performance as how it stands right now, as of right now. But it was a nice wear. It was very enjoyable. You know, sweet, salty, ozonic. Like, where is my watermelon mojito? Like, why don't I have one right now? It was really, really nice. And it's a different scent profile. It really is very unique, and it is different than what I normally go for. So I've been having a lot of fun exploring this. So speaking of having a lot of fun exploring Wave Child, and that's one of the reasons why I chose it, you know, here for an oil from Brown Sugar Babe Oils. And let's go over layering combos now. First thing I want to talk about is how, if you only wear oils, because you totally can do that with this brand, and you only want to kind of mix and match scents to coordinate with, you know, your BSB, then I have 4 options here for you guys. First one is Bad and Bougie, and I think Bad and Bougie has just that twang in it. Oh yeah, it's very tangy. It's very champagne-esque. It is just, oh, it's open. I normally have the little stopper. I forgot this one's open. I'm surprised I didn't just get Bad and Bougie all over the place. Oh, delicious. This is sweet, but it has that pop. I just love Bad and Bougie, and I think adding that would be wonderful. Now something along more the lines of, you know, make it a little tropical, but it is its own thing as well. And we have Island Gayal. And now this one has in it pineapples, mango, papaya, coconut, and wild watermelon. So you do have a little bit of that, you know, watermelon touch in there as well, but it's a different scent than Woo Child. So just combining these two might be really, really nice. Oh, just so nice. And then 2 more, maybe unconventional to go for these 2. But myself, personally, I love to add, you know, watermelon and or vanilla to my products, to my scents, especially my body care. So Vanilla Sky, I would say, is a really nice vanilla. I was so worried about Vanilla Sky. The reviews were not great. They were iffy for me. I was like, oh, should I go for it? Should I blind buy it? Should I try or not? And I did, and I'm happy that I did. I really did end up enjoying Vanilla Sky. It is just a soft, subtle, versatile vanilla scent. Okay, it is not pout in your face foodie vanilla. There is a small like straight out the shower type, not a clean scent, but what you would want to smell like just skin scent smell. Okay, very nice. Vanilla Sky, I think layering this underneath would give it that sweetness, you know, that I crave. And then last but not least, from Brown Sugar Babe to combine. And let me know if you have a suggestion or if you've tried another Brown Sugar Babe oil that you combine with Woo Child. Let us know. Because this is only, you know, my opinion here. We have Hibiscus Drive as well. And I've only worn this a couple of times, but ooh. Oh, this one, if you want to add a floral component to the Wave Child, because I don't get a floral component from it. It does not, you know, it's not a floral. You could do that with Hibiscus Drive because this has an ozonic quality to me as well. Like wanting to lean salty. So I think it could go really nice together, especially if all you're doing is oils. Okay. All right. So that's Brown Sugar Babe. My suggestions there. And now, what did I rock? Oh my goodness. I really enjoyed it, okay? And I did not dent the bottle, surprisingly, because I only wore it 3 or 4, maybe even more times, but it is really strong, the oil, Woo Child. And, you know, I was like, oh, I don't want to overwhelm myself. I don't want to get nauseated with that amber geese note, you know? Like, ooh, I don't want to overdo it. So the very first thing that I did right out of the shower, you guys, I love, to the day, I will... These are beautiful for the skin. I just still really love these. Canvas Beauty Body Glaze, okay? This is a product that just came in and just swooped me off my feet. I was like, my skin is so soft, and you know, it got rid of the really hard bumps on my arm and whatnot. It's just really nice. Oh, the oils that they have in here. I went ahead with Watermelon Wonder. And I don't have a full size of this. This is a snack size. I was just trying it out. But I definitely want to upgrade this one. Maybe even just a travel size, because this is a sample size. This is a travel size. Then they have their 8 ounce, okay? Which is the big tub, big tub like this, 8 ounce. Really nice scent, this Watermelon Wonder body glaze. I went with that all over. And then I decided, let's add some marshmallow. It's what I do. Delicia de Marshmallow, currently my favorite body butter. But I've been mentioning I do have perfumes by Cherie, I want to say, on the way with their Marshmallow Crush that is supposed to be really, really good. Shimmerlux here on the channel absolutely adores it. So I think it's a shoo-in for me to love as well. And here I have my latest tub of marshmallow. My Delicia de Marshmallow is way down here. And I don't want to open a new one or start on a new one, until I try the Crush to see, am I going to just use that and maybe declutter the backups that I have of this? I don't know. Will I let my love go? Will I? The saga continues to be continued, you guys. We have to do a video on that. Okay. So after the Delicia de Marshmallow, I said, okay, let's top this off. Okay, let's give it a little spritz of something. And I went with just a nostalgic scent. Okay, I went with D&G, Dolce & Gabbana's L'Imperatrice. Yes, this is one. I do have a backup bottle of this. This smells like a watermelon Smirnoff to me. Gorgeous, okay? Doesn't have the best longevity, but I do have it inspired by roll-on oil in my drawer. And I also have, what else? I think that's all, just the oil. I don't have a lotion, but L'Imperatrice is just a delicious oldie but goodie. Just a love of mine. That combo was amazing. So once I really started to get a feel for the Woo Child, I was like, okay, next I want to amp up that watermelon and I want to make it a little sweeter. So I did go again with the Watermelon Wonder Body Glaze. And Heaven Scent by Shannon has a beautiful oil called Watermelon Sugar. So I went with this. Yes, I did. Oh, it made it so much sweeter and just so dreamy. So this beautiful watermelon goodness mixed with a little bit of marshmallow, the Woo Child oil. And I topped it off with, drum roll please, where are you? My new fave, Garden Gala, you guys. I'll put the notes for you guys up here. I want to say there's some melon. Okay, there's sugar for sure. Did I write this down? I did. We have sugar, black raspberry, apple, magnolia, melon, and vanilla cream. This is a gorgeous spring summer scent, but I'm gonna be rocking this year round, you guys. I got this in every product by this is by Moments by Care. Okay, they're on Facebook. They're on vacation right now. They'll be back, I think, the first week of August or so. They open up for a day or so, so if you want to join the Facebook group to get informed, I'll link it in the description. One of my favorite scents this year, by far. Love it. I am loving Garden Gala. So yes, this was a gorgeous combo. The watermelon sugar knocked it out of the park for me. Anytime it's sweet, I'm just gonna love it. Now, if you are not, let's amp up the sweetness. Let's give it a little tart flair. Then there is something called Summer Seltzer, and it does have little watermelons on it as well. From the Moments by Care collection as well. Okay, so this is so tangy. I mean, it just blends with the, oh, so tangy. It blends so well with Woo Child, with that opening bright citrus. I struggled to find the watermelon in this, even though, oh, that's grapefruit. I thought that was watermelon. No wonder I didn't find the watermelon in this. It went really nice though for a tart effect, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I'll put the notes here for you guys for Summer Seltzer. Very tart, very just smells like a drink. Like I want to drink that for sure. Let me see. Last but not least, we talked about Garden Gala. You guys, one last mention for Moments by Care is I have this whipped lotion. It is a nice consistency, really breathable on the skin. They said, I believe that they changed the consistency. I cannot confirm or deny until my order gets here, and then we'll talk about this product for sure. I think because this says whipped lotion, and I ordered whipped lotion as well in another scent, so we'll see how that goes. But I do like this consistency. It is a in between a lotion and an airier type feel, okay? Like not a dense lotion and not a very watery lotion either. It's a nice balance. Okay, that's Moments by Care. Last but not least, I think what do I have? Oh, I have also been adding vanilla, okay? So I talked about my layering combos and whatnot, but I have been a little bit sneaky and adding to my heart at least a splash of marshmallow or a splash of vanilla. And these are the three that I tried. I went with What the Fluff. This is all the rage right now. I am currently denting the bottle because I'm just trying to, you know, decide, do I love it? Do I not? Do I want to wear it alone? Do I not? I mean, yeah, where I'm going to have to do a side-by-side. I still haven't done a side-by-side. It's coming into its own. It's maturing. I have Marshmallow Moon here, which to me was great from the get-go. You know, What the Fluff is taking a little while, but it is sugary marshmallow deliciousness. It cannot be denied. So sugary marshmallow deliciousness. Marshmallow Moon has a little fruity quality about it. You know, tiny fruity tone. Gorgeous projection. Pow in your face. And then we have the one and only Delicia de Marshmallow, which is my marshmallow goat. So Marshmallow Moon and Delicia de Marshmallow go just neck and neck. But then you got What the Fluff coming in, kind of sneaking in from behind. I don't know. We're going to have to try this out, you guys. We're going to put these to the test, head to head, side by side. Who's with me? Anyways, I've been adding a splash of that to my chest, you guys. I'll either go with the marshmallow, and then my go-to for vanilla in the winter time is normally your Escapade Gourmand or its dupes, and the Bianco Latte or the 50 million dupes I own of that. But for the summer, for the really hot times, I really love this Dua Vaniglia, which is inspired, look at that, which is, I love this. I put it at my heart as well. It's inspired by Vaniglia de Masorali. There we go. That's this one. Oh, it's gorgeous. I have a backup. And then Fairy Dust, inspired by Happy Dust, here by Genre Perfumes. I do have my travel size here. I lost my 30 ml. It is, I think I showed it to you guys in a video. It's near done, and I can't find it. And I'm going to feel so uneasy because I need to finish the bottle and I can't find it. But anyways, I do have my 50 ml here already on hand, so I'm not fretting too bad. Fairy Dust at my heart. Yes, yes. With anything really, not just the Woo Child or watermelon. So amazing. Okay, you guys, last but not least, I haven't done this in a while because I have just an overflow and I sometimes can't even get to these. But let's go over some Bath & Body Works, okay? Yes, this one surprised me earlier. I sprayed it and I was like, oh, I should have worn this with that. This is Pink Watermelon Blast. What I don't, and I've said this before, I really don't care for the overturn, the repackaging, you know, I'm trying to show you guys something that smells amazing and it's like you can't find it anywhere. You can't buy it, or it's $100 when, you know, you got it for $5 at the semi-annual sale. Gosh darn it. But no, this actually smells so good. It smells like watermelon bubble gum, and it has juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. Yes. And next, I did mention a watermelon mojito, and I do have that here. It is watermelon mojito. I have way too many Bath & Body Works products, and I don't use them as often as I should because I really do feel like they are so elusive. I spray them on and then I lose the scent, you know, eventually. Not right away, but I do end up eventually losing the scent. But while you can smell it, they're really, really nice. Watermelon lemonade. Here's another wonderful option. Watermelon ice, sparkling water, and sugared lemon. Delicious. This is one of my favorite scents. I mean, favorite scents. I love watermelon. It smells like watermelon bubblegum. Yes, that was it, you guys. We got through it all. You see why I couldn't talk about diced pineapples as well. Ooh, and I want to say we might have even more suggestions and layering for the diced pineapples, because look at this dent I got going on. Look at that. It's all the way down here. I've been layering with diced pineapples. Oh, when it comes to pineapple or watermelon, you got me. I mean, you just got me. And vanilla and marshmallow and cotton candy and all the sweet, delicious smelling things. Who's with me? That was it for today, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. You got some suggestions. You got, informed about what this might smell like. And then we'll be back with diced pineapples, okay? And then we'll keep it going. I mean, we have so many scents to talk about. It's unreal and fun. Thank you for joining me. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe. Bye-bye.